New at 10, as tourism season ends in Hannibal, business owners and museum staff are trying to find ways to stay afloat as COVID-19 threatens to sink them. WGEM's Frank Healy is live in Hannibal with more. Frank.
Mackenzie, the executive director at the Mark Twain Boyhood Home and Museum, tells me that around 50% less people walked through the gates here at the Boyhood Home this year compared to last. Both the museum and business owners here downtown say they're glad to have any business right now, but they're hoping things get back to normal levels soon. Charlie and True boutique owner Madison Leader says as they're coming up on their first month in their storefront on Main Street, things have been okay despite COVID-19.
Business has been really good, actually. The only issues that I've had is maybe with shipping, getting stuff in.
She says even though they didn't see festival or event crowds as of yet, people have come out to shop.
But the local community has been great.
At Mark Twain Boyhood Home and Museum, the executive director says they're grateful they had a better year than many attractions around the country.
On the downside, of course, our numbers were down considerably over the same period from last year.
James Lundgren says while they did have to cut advertising budgets,
we tightened our belts a little bit.
Going into next year, they'll be back at normal levels. He says right now they're finding new ways to address problems like COVID-19 or flooding.
We are very dependent upon our attendance figures. The ticket sales and store purchases amount for a very large percentage of our annual budget. We're trying to change the metrics there a little bit.
Both Leader and Lundgren say they're hoping for big crowds come next year.
Maybe next summer for sure with the tourist season. And then I'm looking also forward to the holiday season, just because I think a lot of people this year especially, they will be shopping small.
Leader says another thing on her mind right now is the potential for people crossing the river with new restrictions coming to Illinois this Sunday, maybe to dine or shop here. And of course, long term, time will tell how all this plays out. Live in Hannibal, Frank Healy, WGEM News.
All right, thank you, Frank. And here is some more information on that story. Mark Twain Boyhood Home and Museum staff say they have already taken advantage of CARES Act funds and have been asking their members and the community for support.